Hello friends, last video I talked about the model of our mind. In this video I'm going to talk about another model of understanding how does the mind control the body or interfaces with the body. And this model also is very critical in helping us understand how our mind functions and controls the body, and how if there are some problems we can go around working with the mind and solving it. So this model is a very simple model. It says that like how in our mind, in our body, hi friends, in the last video I talked about the model of the mind, and it gives you a good understanding in terms of how does the mind function. This is another model that is very critical in understanding how does this mind now control the body. In the physical world, we exactly know how the brain controls the various parts of the body. The brain controls the body through the nervous system. It controls the body through the blood. In the blood, there are a lot of hormones that are secreted by the endocrine system. So the endocrine system, how does it function, and how does the entire interplay of these neurotransmitters and hormones the interplay goes across and works on the mind. This is works on the body. Hello friends, last video I talked about a model of the mind that helps us understand how does the mind function and what kind of an impact it has got on our physical and mental health. But in order to understand how the mind controls the physical dimensions of our body, we need to have another model in mind, another concept and structure in mind, in able to understand that. And here we are going to talk about this whole concept of chakras. Chakras are nothing but circular vertices of energy that are placed at 7 different points along our spinal cord, and all these 7 chakras are connected to various organs and glands within the body. These chakras are responsible for distributing life energy, which is also known as prana. Just like in the physical system of understanding how the brain controls the body, we very well know that the brain controls the body through the various neurotransmitters, through the various endocrine systems in the body. The entire interplay of the hormones and the neurotransmitters is the brain is able to control and manage every element of our body. Similarly, when we are looking in the metaphysical space where we are trying to understand how does the mind control the body, the mind controls the body through the flow of prana, through the flow of this energy through our body, and this energy flows through the 7 vertices which are known as chakras in our body. So our understanding of the chakra gives us some model to see how the mind is controlling the body, and then we can work on these chakras and thereby relieve people of mental and physical challenges or issues that they face. So while we are dealing with healing, when we have the model of the mind, which is the model that I talked in the previous video, this model also is very essential to understand this interplay between the mind and the body. So let's look at this whole understanding of our chakras. So there are in all these 7 chakras in our body. Each chakra controls a set of organs and systems in the body. Each chakra is responsible for certain specific functions of the mind, and these chakras are blocked or become sluggish for some or the other reason, and thereby it gives in physical and mental problems. So like a doctor, when he goes and does a lot of tests and things to diagnose, to see which of the neurotransmitters are less, which of the parameters in the blood are going plus or minus. Similarly, in an hypnotherapy space, in a space where we are trying to drive healing, there's a way of diagnosing to just check and see whether these chakras are open and they are balanced. So if we are able to look at the chakras and scan the chakras, and we can sense these energy blocks or the flow of prana is not there, then we are able to understand how the mind is being functioning and where probably the issue lies. So let's have a quick look at each of the 7 chakras in a brief, very quickly we'll have a look at it. I'm going to do subsequently 7 videos, one each for each of the chakra, understanding in details what are the various organs that it covers, what are the various physical problems that it can give rise to, what are the various mental problems that it can give rise to, and gaining some understanding about this becomes the starting point when we are trying to deal with our mind and helping and facilitating healing. So the first chakra is known as the root chakra, also known as the Mooladhara chakra. Now this chakra is represented by red color and it represents the element earth. Now Mooladhara chakra or root chakra is responsible for grounding and stability. So if there is some issues with your root chakra, this person will always feel insecure and will not be able to take charge and control in life. So this is something that we need to keep in mind, and there may be several issues that may arise from there. So if we understand that the root chakra or Mooladhara chakra has certain issues, then there are certain practices that we can do in order to relieve him of that. The second chakra is known as the Sacral Chakra. Sacral Chakra is also known as the Swadhisthana Chakra. This chakra is represented by orange color. It represents the element water. It is responsible for the sensuous pleasures and passion. The sacral chakra is, the position of the sacral chakra is roughly 4 fingers below the navel in the lower abdomen. And when this chakra is blocked, an individual will not find pleasures in things in life. Everything, he loses interest, and therefore the life becomes dull. And if there's a block in this chakra, there may be several issues of reproductive system, several issues with your excretory system. There are certain challenges that will be faced here. So we will keep looking at what are the various aspects here. The third chakra is known as the solar plexus chakra or the Manipura chakra. Now Manipura chakra is represented by, it is yellow in color and represents the element fire. Now this particular chakra is responsible for willpower and taking charge. So these dimensions of the minds are something that is controlled by the solar plexus chakra. This chakra is placed above the navel, just where our ribcage ends. And issues with this will ensure that a person is not able to finish up things, not able to take in charge, not able to take in responsibility. And there are many issues that may, mental and physical issues that may rise out of this. When this chakra is blocked in a way, individual has issues with his digestive system, his ability to eat food, problems with his liver. So these are the aspects that we will try and look at when we talk about the blockage here. We will go into these details in our subsequent talk. Then the fourth chakra is the heart chakra, or also known as the Anahata chakra. Now this chakra is it's green in color, represents the element air, and is responsible for love, acceptance and joy. So receiving and giving love, our ability to spread joy and receive joy, and our ability to be accepted and accept others is all dealing with this particular chakra. So when this chakra is blocked, we will find it very difficult to be in this state of joy or love or acceptance. Gets compromised. This chakra being blocked, you will have issues with your respiration, you will have issues with your heart, and problems may arise when this chakra is having certain issues. Then we come down to the fifth chakra. The fifth chakra is known as the throat chakra. Throat chakra is light blue in color. It represents element space. The factors that this chakra controls is communication and self-expression. Your ability to voice out, your ability to speak up, your ability to communicate. These are the aspects that this chakra controls. If this chakra is blocked, there will be issues about people being able to assert, express, talk, communication, oration. So there are multiple of these things get hassled. Having problems with that, you have usually issues with thyroid. And if your thyroid problems are there, you may have weight gain, obesity. Couple of these problems also are very commonly seen with this particular chakra. So we will the throat chakra is situated right near your vocal cords. Then we've got the sixth chakra. Sixth chakra is known as or called the third eye chakra, and it's also known as Ajna chakra. And this chakra is exactly placed between your eyebrows. It is indigo blue in color. It doesn't represent any element but is responsible for vision and implementation. Your ability to plan, your ability to see, your ability to connect between two things is something that is controlled by this third eye chakra. When there are issues with the third eye chakra, a person fails to plan, coordination goes for haywire, he's not able to plan things in the future, he's not able to see meaning in things that are happening around. So this is another chakra. It may give you issues with your eyesight, it may give you issues with headaches, migraines. These are the problems that an individual suffers in the physical realm when this chakra is blocked, whereas in the mental space he will find inability to plan anything in the future and will always feel that he's not in control. The seventh chakra is known as the crown chakra or Sahasrara chakra. Now this is placed on the top of your crown, is represented by two colors, either white or violet color, and this chakra is an important chakra which deals with wisdom and consciousness, your ability to connect with higher self, finding purpose and meaning in life. It is also a source of the entire energy flow. So if this chakra is blocked for some or the other reason, the person may start being evil, his whole consciousness gets compromised, and there are many issues that may happen, and thereby his ability to deal with the society, deal with his family, everything gets an hit. So we will be talking about all these things in details, but this was the brief overview on all the seven chakras. These chakras usually get blocked. What blocks the chakra? Sometimes excessive fear, guilt, shame, grief, lies, illusion, attachment to earthly things. Many of these things, when they become excess in our lives, when we follow a pattern or through our conscious and subconscious filter, we are constantly exposed to some of these things like fear, guilt, shame. If these things keep constantly happening to you, there are chances that slowly and steadily these chakras may develop a block and cause several problems. So the whole understanding of this model of each of the chakra and going into details becomes very crucial, because when chakras are blocked, a hypnotherapist or someone working in this space achieves healings through various ways. So one of the things is you will do it through counseling, trying and understanding the thought, where the source is coming in that is causing this fear, guilt, shame, grief, lies, illusion, or the attachment to be formed. What is the reason why an individual is getting into it? And these thoughts can be worked on. There are also certain quick fixes that one can do by using mudras and mantras, asanas, affirmations, stones, herbs. All these things can be used in order to work and improve on the block. So these become certain quick fixes. They are like certain pills that you pop. If there's a fever, you pop a paracetamol to get the fever down. Similarly, these are the things that can give you an immediate quick fix into a blocked chakra. However, when you do a detailed hypnotherapy session where you work on your thoughts, you work on your emotions, you work on this energy at the chakra level, or you work at the level of the body, all the levels if you are able to cover, then you are able to resolve certain issues that are chronic and they run for a long period of time, and thereby achieving healing. So if you liked my videos here, keep watching this. Subsequent videos I'm going to talk about each chakra in the detail, and I'm sure getting some understanding of these chakras and how you can do some simple exercises and follow certain simple rituals to keep these chakras open and functional will be a good way to move forward. Thank you for watching, and God bless.